Tell me your name.
My name is Kight. I'm the Political Operations Associate at LPAC.
Okay, and tell me about your dress.
So I am dressed as WonderQueer, LPAC's official superhero of the convention. Our theme for 2016 is that it's time for all of us to be out and proud about who we are, but also what that brings to the political table, right? That we as queer women have unique voices with unique needs that are not always met just in the women's rights space and just in the LGBT space. So we're there to build community and give queer women a space to organize and talk about what those needs are and how we're going to fight for them.
If this convention goes like you want it to, what one thing has to be done?
I'm really excited to hear Sarah McBride speak, first transgender person to ever speak at a convention, and to speak on the same night as Hillary Clinton. We were the first LGBT organization to endorse Hillary Clinton nationally, so for those two things to happen on one night will just be such a statement of that we're not just fighting for gay rights and stopping at marriage, that the Democratic Party, that Hillary Clinton recognizes this fight is ongoing and it's complex and it's intersectional.
Our organization has been very supportive of this whole movement because we have such strong beliefs about religious freedom. And people, what's your thoughts about religious freedom?
I think that the faith community and the LGBT community are natural allies because the one thing we have in common is believing in love, right? Whether that's love of each other, love of a higher power, and love of community. And I think that there are the factions that use faith and religion as an excuse to build power on different sides, and maybe where I am and folks here are, that's not about love, and that's not something that I've ever felt was true to any religion. So I think it's wonderful to have faith partners in what we do, and it makes us stronger.
What do our listeners need to know from you that I may not know?
I think that there is a need for women, particularly young queer women, to get engaged politically. I think that there's a lot of talk about millennials and a lot of talk about how to reach single women, but I think that there is a large group of young queer folks that are, this generation is going to be the most diverse in terms of race and also in terms of sexuality, and I think that building the community and taking up space as queer women and saying we do still want our own bars, we want our own coffee shops, we want our own political action committees. I think that's okay to demand, and we're here to build that community.
You're as good at talking about it as you are dressing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.